Hello and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Whatever, our weekly show where we talk about Survivor. That's pretty much what we talk about. We don't talk about it. Maybe one day. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll talk about explosions. I
Yep.
don't know.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Chris.
Not Brad.
Going off the tracks real early this week.
Yes.
Great.
That's how you start a show. I'm ready to
Yeah.
go. I'm excited to talk about this pretty mundane episode of Survivor.
Yeah. It was very paint by numbers. It was just, reward immunity, tribal.
Yep. So we're
Stuff
going to talk
happens.
about it. We're going to break down Varner's exit from the game.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah, Varner's gone. If you didn't watch the episode, why did you click this video? We're gonna talk about that. We'll talk a bit about the episode. There really isn't too much here, strategically, I don't think. And that's about it. Oh, one thing, and I actually forgot to mention this to you, Chris, before we
Yes.
even started recording this. Uh, at the beginning of last week's episode, we said we were gonna make a pick based on the new layout of the tribes.
Oh yeah, we totally didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
I think I kind of said that Jeremy was still my pick.
Okay. And I think Fishback's still my guy. So
Okay,
there it is.
laying it all
And
out
that
there.
didn't change uh, at all based on this
No.
episode because we weren't gonna pick anyone from that shitty tribe anyway, so it's fine. Um,
Accurate.
yeah. So if you wanna let us know what you think of the episode of Survivor that you watched or this episode that we're recording now, you can tweet at us. Twitter's in the description, or you can leave a comment below. We will respond to it next week, or we'll tweet back at you. Also,
Yeah.
I started a blog. I recapped last week's episode, and I will recap this week's episode as well. It will also be in
I'm
the
gonna
description.
assume the URL's in the description. Yes.
It's totally going to be there. All right, let's get to Survivor. Let's actually talk about the episode. Jeff Varner is gone. I'm really sad. Chris, did they make the right decision?
They did. Barner, I mean, as training as he is, he was gonna once if that guy gets to the merge, it's gonna be havoc, chaos, all kinds of
Oh,
madness.
it would have been so fun.
It would have been glorious. But they made the right call for themselves, I think.
I
You don't
agree.
want to play with someone like that.
No, and and Wu, which all the credit in the world to Wu. It's between Wu and Varner, and they both fought like hell. I loved seeing
They
this side
did.
of Wu. Um, and he's right that the merge is not coming anytime soon. We assume
That'd be crazy.
that would be crazy and kind of awesome. But he's right. And Varner hurt his foot during the challenge,
hmm How
and
did he do that when everyone else was physical the whole time? He's in there for like 10 minutes and he injures himself.
he dropped the block on his
He,
foot.
he didn't even have a
Man,
blindfold on when he did
no,
it.
no, he just dropped it right on his foot. What a stupid challenge. I hate that shit. I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So he hurt himself. He was gonna be useless in challenges, and he's not great in challenges as it is.
No.
So, it to me it was a pretty easy decision. You had to get rid of Varner, and the
Yeah.
edit kind of made it seem like Wu might be going home because Abby is really upset with Wu because he voted for me
He
twice and.
voted for me twice. You wrote my name down twice?
Make sure you don't write Abby as he's going up to vote. That was really funny. I like that. But yeah, I think the decision was pretty clear that it had to be Jeff Varner tonight. One thing I wanted to touch on during the tribal, and they're both making their pitches to Abby.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, man, Wu's in a bit of trouble here because Varner's a great speaker. But he ended up sticking up for himself pretty well. But Varner had a really, really strong argument to Abby and everybody talking about how he's not a threat. I am loyal to this group. I'm willing to work with this group. Blah 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 blah. But then he ends it by saying to Abby, "I've been loyal to you this whole time. I hope you repay that to me," which I think is awful because nobody owes you anything in the game of Survivor. And I don't think saying something like that to Abby, especially.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, I don't know you anything.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
all like, yeah,
Yeah, so I thought that was
fair point.
good until that last line. It's like, ugh.
Mm.
And obviously he was already behind the eight ball. I think he was screwed already, but
Yeah, like because everyone's making their pitches to Abby, but Abby doesn't really matter because Tasha and Savage were already pretty clear that they want Varner, and they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna piss off Abby," but whatever. Because if you have Wu, if Wu is very much aware that he's gonna go if he doesn't vote Varner, then that's three. That's enough.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't even know why anyone cares what Abby thinks.
Yeah,
Abby just has goat status and
she
must
does.
be appeased.
I keep thinking maybe this is the week where Abby becomes too much trouble, and
I
she's
was
just not
hoping
worth
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if she get and we're getting closer to the merge. I think if she gets there, she's in the final three.
God damn
Yeah, we're in for a season of Abby. I think.
it.
Um,
Pains me.
it's upsetting, yes. But there is a chance, and we will talk about it later, that she might just get bounced before we do any more tribe mix-ups if they continue with this breakdown.
Mm.
Um, and you talked about how they don't really need Abby, but I mean they do to a point. They need her to not just be flying off the handle all the time and to rein her in. And it does look like Tasha got her way, and they voted out Jeff.
Yeah, based on
Um,
what she said.
yeah.
Unless she was just trying to save face. I wasn't I wasn't convinced that she wasn't just trying to save face. But I saw the vote breakdown after.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think I mean for Abby she this makes the most sense for the tribe. For Abby, I don't know that it necessarily does. I think it's best for Tasha out of
Yeah.
anybody. She has the Wu connection from her last season. She voted for Wu to win.
Did she really?
Yes, she voted for Wu
Wow.
to. I believe it was more of a vote against Tony based on things that happened in the game, if I remember correctly. But that happened, and so
Wow.
Wu's got to remember that. So he's got to have some trust in Tasha, and Tasha's already got Savage. I think she's in a great spot right now,
Oh yeah.
especially if they do a tribe mix-up. I think she's in a really really good spot.
Which is insane being a 2 and a 6. But
Yeah. All right. So let's talk. There's a couple things I want to talk about. Let's first talk about the first challenge that we saw, the reward
yeah,
challenge.
that's where I was gonna go next as
Yeah.
well. It was just like macho to the max.
Yeah, break it down for me. What'd they do?
It was a hero challenge, as Jeff called it, where each tribe picks their most manliest man to do the man work.
Yep.
And yeah, it was just what did they do? They ran out to a pier, got a ball, and then used a lever fulcrum
Sure.
thing,
Yeah, plank of wood to just
pop it up onto
pop
a
it up and
platform.
yeah. And they've done that challenge many times.
But that's usually in an individual setting, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean,
Yes.
Urge.
Correct.
What did you think of the hero
I hate it.
situation? Yeah,
I
me too.
hate it. I think they were trying to really throw the Angkor tribe, the really shitty tribe. I think they're trying to throw them a bone.
Which they successfully did.
They did. Savage is incredible. I don't know if you knew this, but he's awesome, and his life is perfect. And his wife's super hot, and he came through, and he won food for his tribe.
Yeah, he got those sausages.
Was
it symbolic that they won sausages? I don't know.
Yeah, as I'm watching this, I'm like, this challenge is designed so that people that Probst likes a lot, the alpha male guys, get a lot of love and then don't go home. Like, this is designed for guys like Savage to look incredible. And I hate it. I think if you wanted to throw the tribe that you made go to a new beach without having them fight for a chance to go to whatever. If you want to throw that tribe a bone, give them food when they're there.
I know, just a bag of rice appeared. Good
Yeah.
job, us.
Yeah, just have it waiting for them when they get there. I think you already messed up, and having this be the way you try and fix it, whether this is a plan you think of after the fact, or this is the plan the whole time, I think it's wrong.
Mm.
And I would have rather see, you know, the whole tribe run it. I think at this point, tough shit. You got the short straw. You got to go with it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, like remember that one tribe who they ate all their rice and then they were kind of screwed. Jeff came and took all their stuff, so
Yes.
we'd give them a bag of rice.
In San Juan
At
del
this
Sur.
point, they don't have any stuff or any rice.
Yeah.
It's
They
just
have nothing.
nothing.
Oh, it's awesome. I loved all the quotes after they won that challenge too. Abby, I believe, says, "Oh, we are so winning immunity." It's like, oh, nice. They're not winning immunity. All right. Oh man, I love that. Abby had a lot of great quotes this episode. Before Tribal, she says, "I hate to be the decision maker," the opposite of a winner's quote. I thought that was great. um, all right. What did you think about Dietz running the challenge instead of Joey Amazing?
I was really shocked. I think it must have been like Dietz just saying, "I want to do it so bad" or whatever, like just not letting Joe do it because I thought it had to be Joe.
Yeah,
I thought
and
Joe would be the perfect.
yeah, I was totally with you on that. You know, Dietz does have a very good track record in challenges. He's a beast.
But he's not
But he's not Joey Amazing.
Wonder Joe.
Yeah. Joe is Superman. Joe was sprinting with a puzzle piece while
Joe's fucking
blindfolded.
insane. I
Now,
was losing it at Joe. He
my
basically soloed that thing.
he did. Now, I am a little skeptical about his vision.
You think he could see?
I think he could see a little bit.
Interesting. I wasn't looking at it where his blindfold placement. Was it like not was it like up to his like nose bridge and he could like see at the bottom, you think?
That's what I think. I think he had a bit of vision at the bottom.
I didn't
What kind of a lunatic is sprinting?
I don't know, man.
Is Joe that amazing? Can he just see through stuff? Is that what it is?
He just memorized the ground,
He
man.
memorized the ground. Oh man, yeah. He just knew that there was no people, just no obstacles in front of him. I don't
But
know.
like even direction wise, like
He was
I don't
bang
know.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was bang on. Crazy, crazy. If he did that legit, then I mean, holy shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you know that Savage played college football? That he just subtly threw in there at the end of that
Yeah.
challenge. It's like, oh man, this is brutal.
I the box of the army.
I played college football. I've never felt anything like this. It's like everything he says is a subtle brag. Yeah, a lot of humble brags with him. Even his sob story last episode is just like, my wife is so hot. She's so hot, man. My life is perfect. I don't know. Oh god damn it. I'm so against Savage. I will fully admit that.
Yeah.
But I gave him credit in the blog that I did for last week's episode. So there you go. I'm not so blinded by my hatred. All right, let's talk about something that we didn't see in this episode, and that we didn't see any preview of for the next episode. So I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But what do you think about them merging the tribes back to 2 at this point?
Right now?
Yes.
What would that be? 7-7?
8-8.
8-8.
Like a brand new
So
season
big.
again. Yeah, there's a lot of people left.
Yeah. Seems weird.
The
I
reason
feel like okay, yeah. Go ahead.
the reason is, if we keep going like this, you have to do it twice more. You can't do it once more and then go to 2 tribes, because then you have an odd number. So you'd have to do it twice more. You have to lose 2 more people. Almost definitely, you are losing 2 people from the Angkor tribe. Same tribe again.
Mhm.
Either Wu, Abby, Savage, and Tasha.
Yeah.
You're losing 2 of them for sure, because I don't know how they could possibly win a challenge. So I don't know if I think there's a lot of predictability in that. I don't think there's any reason to keep it this way. We lose Wu. or we lose Abby, and then we lose the other one. Pretty simple,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, you're right.
And
But I would think that they would just do it the way they normally do it when it's three tribes, is they let the one get whittled down and then they move on. But so you're saying it's just too boring, and the producers are just gonna step in and say we need to
I
mix it
think
up.
I think so.
Mm.
I think because it's an all-star season, they're throwing up so much at them already. I think just go back to 2 right now.
Mm,
And this,
maybe.
interestingly, this is what we talked about after the first episode
Yeah.
when we said that we heard they were gonna swap things up pretty early, and we, hypothetically threw out that okay, you could, go a couple votes and then switch them back, and it's like no, that's too quick. But at this point, I don't think going any longer is the right way to go.
Yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
because that literally screwed, and it kind of makes sense that in the way that they're not giving that one tribe any resources. Like there's basically nothing that they're leaving behind if they had to abandon that beach. It's just
Right.
like, oh well, whatever.
Yep.
That beach was shit anyways.
Total shit. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm.
Um. Yeah. I just.
Okay, well here's my question then.
Okay.
If they do go back to two after just two episodes with three,
Yeah.
do you think it was successful? Was there a point? Did it was it enough of a shakeup, or should they just stuck with two the whole time?
Um. I think this is the way. I like this because everybody drops their buffs again. At this point, they come back to 2 tribes. Now you have relationships from your first tribe and your second tribe and your third tribe, and then we'll merge. And then there's a lot more depth to all of the moving parts. And now it's like, who are you going to be loyal to? Your original tribe, your second tribe, your third tribe? I think that's
Yeah, it
interesting.
certainly makes a mess of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
Mm.
Let me throw something else at you.
Yes.
They okay, two ways they can do it. They can no, actually just one way. They stick with this out. They do 2 more votes like this. And then they merge. Is that better or is that way too soon of a merge?
A big merge. That's
14 people.
14.
Yeah.
They've never merged with more than 12, have they?
I don't think so.
I mean, it would be awesome. I would love.
That's
I
where
would
my
love a
head's
merge.
at.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
But I
Let's
don't see
merge
them
them
doing
now,
it.
man. Let's go. Let's merge at
Yeah.
16.
Go to toe, toe to toe. But yeah,
Absolutely.
it would certainly fit with the weirdness of this season so far, of like going from 2 to 3 tribes and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past them, but I don't know. It seems like it would get very large scale in like some of the challenges and stuff like that.
Yeah, logistically it might be tough. I don't know. There's a lot they can do, which I think
Yeah,
is interesting.
yeah.
All
And
right.
I have a feeling like they're doing a lot of this, like flying by the seat of their pants, probably, or
Yeah.
were when they were making it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um and I think you kind of have to. Hopefully they learn from the whole third tribe goes to a brand new beach with no resources. Shit. Ugh, brutal. Cuz yeah, we knew they were going to lose again, almost for sure.
Oh yeah,
Even though they won some meat
Dustin's.
thanks to Savage being incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There's a couple things that I wanted to touch on. I've already mentioned some of them. Joe is amazing. Savage used to play college football. We saw Cass
Oh
for
yeah.
a minute or two.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this?
I mean, I don't understand why anyone would even think that she was making a fake hidden immunity battle. Because who would be dumb enough to do that on the beach right there in front of everyone? You have to be really stupid. Try and make a fake hidden immunity idol. Oh no, go away! Don't look at me. I'm making a fake hidden immunity idol. Don't look. What?
I mean, it is Cass though.
But Cass
I
is like
she was on the brains
chaos.
track.
Yeah, yeah. I get that she's all about chaos, but
Yeah.
she's not stupid. She's not
Yeah.
like, I'll stick my head in the ground and no one will be able to see me, right? No,
Yeah.
she's not that dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, once now that we have lost Varner, I think they were setting up and they did it with two people. They did it with Monica and they did it with Cass this episode where they kind of introduced them to us a little bit more through confessional. Because now we lost Varner. He was a big part of the show.
Yeah.
So they got to start giving new people the torch to carry the narrative, and I think we could be getting a lot more Cass in the coming episodes.
What did Monica do? I don't even remember.
Well, that's the next point. Monica had a few things to say about Spencer and how she does not
Oh,
trust him,
right.
and how she needs to keep the women together, keep the number of women up.
All Girls Alliance.
All Girls Alliance. Yeah.
Wants to leave.
Do not think that Monica has the chops to pull that off. I mean, like, okay, let's think about that. The all women's alliance at this point is Cass and Tasha, who don't like each other. Abby would be in there, who doesn't like anybody.
Sierra.
And Sierra, who continues to sit out challenges, and that's weird to me. She said in that
She's
one
so
episode,
sick.
yeah, she says I'm not feeling well, but we haven't seen anything about that. We just keep seeing her sit out challenges, so I don't really know. And Kimmy, I don't. I
She's
mean,
a huge face. I'm sorry.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Please continue.
No, I mean it's just a lot of personalities.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot.
Fair.
And
It's not
I don't think it can. I think Shireen might have been able to pull something like that off. I do not think Monica can. Yeah.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about her not trusting Spencer? Like, because he's pretty genuinely jumping ship with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be
Um
rough for him if she's not
I,
all about that.
yeah, honestly I think if they had gone to tribal or if they went to tribal, I mean Spencer would not go home.
Yeah.
Spencer's not going anywhere. Wigglesworth would go first. Honestly, I think Monica could go before Spencer in that tribe makeup.
Yeah.
I don't see them turning on Spencer. I don't think they need. I fucking love the trio of Jeremy, Steven, and Spencer. Let me just
Yeah.
say that. That
That's
is
pretty
fucking
awesome.
sick. Holy shit. If we can get those three and just ride like all the way to final five and then they can eat each other or something like that, that would be so fucking fun. I would love that season.
They gotta pull in like somehow pull in one other strong dude to just like win
Win stuff.
some like individual immunities and
Yeah.
like just keep it on him and then at the last second just slit his throat.
Joey Amazing.
Joey Amazing would work.
Yeah. Or Woo.
I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
You can just bring it to the end though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. this merge, whenever it does come, it's gonna be insane. There are so many strong dudes on this cast. Which strong dude do you get out first?
Whichever one doesn't win immunity.
But okay, so let's
So
say
Joey Amazing wins it.
okay.
And then you get rid of whoever came second.
Exactly. Right? You got Dietz, who's a challenge beast. You got Wu, who I don't know if he ever really was a challenge beast, but he looks like it. Jeremy's a big dude. Savage is a big dude. Keith won a whole bunch of immunities on his season.
Keith's crazy.
Yeah. Spencer's good at challenges too. That's 6 people. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then you got people like Abby and Kimmy and
Are any of the dudes
Fishback.
other than Fishback not
I,
challenge
I,
beasts?
I think it's just kind of
You named all the
Fishback.
dudes.
It's just Fishback. Oh, that's a good catch. That's really funny. Yep, pretty much. And because then you get to the merge and people like Fishback and Abby and Kimmy and all those really kind of borderline people will go really deep.
Yeah,
Who's
I mean,
coming
I
after
could see
that?
like an all-girl alliance plus
And
Fishback.
Fishback.
Just taking out all the huge guys.
Oh, poor Steven. Whatever works, man. Whatever gets him further, I'm so with it.
Because actually, I could see him pulling together a mostly girl alliance.
Yeah.
Right?
He may need to.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, because he's not going to be able to beat too many of these guys in immunities.
Well,
And especially down the stretch, and you don't really want to be next to them because they'll just win an immunity and then bounce you right out of the game.
yeah.
I have no idea how he's gonna get to the end of the game. I'm gonna keep picking him until he's out of the game, but holy crap, dude! I don't see. I don't know who's gonna sit next to him at the end. Like what the hell?
Abby and
You know, Jeremy did say this episode that he wants to be Steven's JT.
yeah, he did.
I am totally down for that because I think. Well, I mean, I think Jeremy wins if he's at the final, but I think Fishback will be better in the final tribal this time than he was when he went with JT, which was really bad.
I just want the three of them final three.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Can you imagine that like jury session?
That'd be so fun.
Final tribal.
I don't know. What do you say? What's your argument? Like, I don't know. We all played a strategic game. Jeremy would be just like, my wife is pregnant.
Yeah. You gotta prove that yours was the most.
Yeah. Oh.
Somehow. Because you never really see that. You never really see two people who really played their guts out at the same time, right? It's like,
yeah. Cool. It's typically one person and either two goats or a goat and someone who is viewed as the right-hand man or woman.
Yeah.
That's it. It would be great. I don't think we've ever had that. We've had situations where in Cook Islands, Yule played an incredible strategic game and Aussie played an incredible physical game.
Yeah.
And they rewarded strategy, but it's a 4-3 vote. It was really close.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see, and that's what's exciting about this season for me. As I'm just looking at the cast, I think the only people that if they're sitting at the end that will have nothing is Abby and Kimmy. Maybe
Sierra, maybe.
I don't think Sierra gets to the end if she doesn't do something strategic.
Well, okay.
Yeah, because everyone will. I mean, I think there's people like Keith and Wigglesworth and Wu who'll be just like, nice and physical. But everyone's gonna have something, and that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Because you can't have two goats. There's no two goats. There's Abby. There's one goat. But everyone else is gonna have something to say, and that's really, really, really exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Everyone's
all hyped up for the finale.
Yeah. See you in 10 weeks. 9 weeks, something like that. The last thing I have to mention from the episode, and we really got away from it, but the last thing I have to say is just blindfold challenges are dumb. They're really dumb. just like I said it, I think I said it last week. Somebody gets medevac. That is horrible in an all-star season. All because you wanted to blindfold the goddamn survivors so you could see them going, oh, ow, ah, like, come on. Just horrendous.
But nobody got medevac.
No, but Varner crushed his foot, which wasn't really that's not the blindfold. Yeah, I'll give you that. But Spencer, like, he got rocked a couple times.
Yeah.
And how shitty would it be if Spencer's just gone from the game? Just cause, like, oh, that'd be terrible. I think if it was Savage, Jeff would cry and never do that challenge again. His life was so perfect. All right. That's all I've got for the episode. We did it.
Yeah, that's it for me too.
Man. All right. So if you like the episode, or if you want to let us know about anything you have to say, regarding what we just talked about, let us know in the comments or tweet at us and like the video.
You do
And
that.
yeah, and subscribe. I've never
Share.
haven't you can
There's a share button.
there's a share button. I don't know much about it. I've never used it or looked at it. But
Share, like, and subscribe.
definitely
Like,
subscribe because we never say that. And every week I'm like, we should probably say that once in a while.
Yeah.
Do that so that you're around when we do this.
Just click your mouse all over
the screen. Yeah. Get an auto clicker and just drag. Drag the mouse.
Yeah.
All right. It's falling apart at the end, as always. It's like an outro.
Yeah. That's why people watch. They watch for this bit.
Yes.
You know they do.
Yep. This is the only reason. They skip to this part, I think.
Probably.
Yeah. It's our unscripted
That's why the average view time is so short, because they just go right to the end. They're like, this is great.
All right. What a great episode. We'll see you guys next week where we recap episode 5. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.